Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I've filmed. No excuse really, it was just one of those things where life got in the way and just didn't film, but I am back and I am more motivated than ever. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen this, but I've basically everything I've been ordering, I've been like showing on my Instagram, saying a little bit about like why I bought the product, just showing swatches and stuff. Today I'm going to try those products out. So I'm going to do a full face of Colourpop cosmetics, well, close to a full face because I didn't get everything. As I said on my Instagram, there was heaps of stuff like sold out, but I got a lot of stuff, so I'm really excited to try that. Also got a new camera, so let me know what you think of the quality because it was expensive, so I'm hoping it's good. I also apologize about the lighting and stuff. I'm just still trying to work it out, and wow, my hands look orange. I use this new like self-tanning drop thing. I think they're called like the Isle of something. I don't know. I'll leave a picture somewhere on the screen. And I watched someone's YouTube and they said like wash your hands, and so I did, and my hands are still stained orange. I'm just gonna pin my hair back. I'm gonna use pink butterfly clips because I had pink hair like last week and going through withdrawals. So as I said, a lot of stuff was sold out on the website, so I couldn't get an eye primer, but I'm going to use the No Filter Concealer. And this says it's lightweight, full coverage, formulated with soft blurring pigments to give you a crease-proof natural matte finish, no filter needed. So I'm definitely really excited about this. I've seen heaps of other YouTubers like Shan XO and stuff use it. I got the shade Light 10. I thought it would be like a good under-eye brightener and also good for when I'm like pale. I have a feeling now that I'm like super tan, it's going to be way too light, but let's see. So it has like a flat doe foot applicator. I feel like super orange with like this fake tan on. I haven't worn fake tan probably since I was like working at a makeup store back in like March or whenever we shut due to Corona. Oh, it's a really thin consistency, like really liquidy. I like that. I'm just going to blend it out with a Morphe M173. This is like a small mini kabuki brush. I really like this to like blend out eye primer and like concealer and stuff. I'm just sort of like patting the product in just to get as much coverage as I can. That made my eyelids look so smooth. So I'm going to set that concealer with the No Filter Pressed Powder in Fair. This is what mine looks like. It's just like a magnetic thing. So it's cool. You can like customize what sort of palettes you've done. So this just says reduces shine and blurs imperfections. I'll test it out a little bit better on my face. So I don't know if it's like the tan on my face, which I have washed off, or if it's the concealer, but I feel like it has deepened a little bit. I'm really scared about the foundation. I just know it's going to be the wrong shade for me. So this is the palette that I customized. It's really pretty. So I put 20 eyeshadows in here and one blush. It just looks super pretty. And I definitely want to use some of these glitters. I have swatched some of them on my Instagram and they were really pretty. So I'm just going to grab a big fluffy crease brush and I'm just going to pick up this shade here. I will put like all the shade names up just because I honestly can't be bothered like picking them up out of the palette. It's just a hassle. This sort of light brown here, and I'm just going to put that as a transition shade through my crease. I have tried Colourpop eyeshadows like once before. It was the like Super Shock eyeshadow, like these ones here. I've only tried them once and I'm pretty sure I put them in like a product I wouldn't repurchase video just because I've like never used them. I use palettes more than single eyeshadows. That's why I wanted to create my own palette, and I think it's really fun being able to customize sort of like your everyday palette. Not that this would be an everyday palette, but it would be definitely good to take to do like makeup on people that want like heaps of glitters and stuff like that. A lot of the shades were sold out, so I would probably go and make my own palette again, just with like the shades that I do want. This is blending out really nice. It's got a lot of color payoff. Probably a little bit too dark for like a transition shade for me normally, but that's okay. I'm only going to use Colourpop. I'm not going to use anything else. I think I want to do like sort of like a halo eye, and then I think I want to use this glitter down the bottom. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I did buy a transition shade. I'm all over the place. I haven't done this in a while, okay? You're just going to have to bear with me. Now I'm going to go in with this deep sort of maroon colour. Whoa. And that is quite pigmented. It blends really easily too. I'm being able to diffuse it like out quite well so it has no harsh lines. And I'm just going to place the tip into the inner part of my eye just to get some purple in there. I don't want to get it like right in the inner, otherwise it's just going to look like I got punched in the face. And then I'm going to like flip the brush over so that the side that has the colour goes into my crease and doesn't go all over my lid. So far I like it. I don't really feel like it is patchy or anything. I'm having to dip a couple more times like into the pan to pick up product, but I'm okay with that because I'm using a natural hair brush, so I don't expect it to pick up a lot of product anyway. If you didn't know, natural hair brushes, which are usually like the white hair brushes, they like hold on to a little bit of the product, so it's easy to like build the product up. And then like synthetic brushes, which would be like this sort of brush here, whatever product you put on the brush is what you're going to get on your face. It doesn't really soak up a lot of the product, which is why synthetic brushes are really good for like doing foundation and using creams and stuff. And a lot of eyeshadow brushes are like natural hair like this. I'm going to try and pick that up with a brush. When I swatched them on my Instagram, it was easy when I picked it up with my finger, but I want to try with a brush. So they kind of feel like glitter just like pressed into a pan with some kind of liquid. Like if you have a look at that, it's not really like picking up much of the product. Oh no, I lied. I'm just gonna try and pop this in the center. I kind of wish I put a shadow down first, but I can't really do anything now. These are like super messy, which is really annoying, but I suppose you get that with a lot of glitters. I'm gonna go over with that maroon color and I'm just gonna pat it over the edges of the glitter, so I can deepen that up. I love glitter, I just hate how it gets everywhere. So I kind of like to lift my eyebrow when I sharpen the edge, just so, sharpen the edge. So I can kind of like dig my hand under there. Actually, don't listen to me, I think I just cut too much off. I'm also going to apply some lashes. I'm going to do it off camera just so it's a little bit faster. That was a struggle and a half. I've had eyelash extensions for probably like 2 or 3 years, so I haven't had to apply lashes in so long. The next product I'm going to be trying is the No Filter Foundation. This says it's oil-free, buildable full coverage foundation, soft blurring pigments, natural matte finish, no filter needed. This is what the bottle looks like, and I got the shade medium 85. I believe that's the neutral shade. It's in a glass bottle and it comes with a pump and you can twist it to unlock it. What I'm going to do is apply one side with a brush and the other side with a Morphe sponge. I'm just going to do 2 little pumps, and that's how much came out for 2 pumps. I feel like this would be quite a good shade match for when I'm not completely orange in the face. So I'm just going to stipple it on my face, which is what I would usually do. I do actually feel like this is maybe a little bit too light for me now that I blend it out. It's applying really nicely. I do think it is quite a medium to even like full coverage, because you can't really see like the orangeness of like that self tanner I put underneath. It looks really nice. It looks really flawless actually. And I'm not even wearing a primer, which is like really good. Usually I like to use like a pore filling primer or something like that, but my pores look awesome. So I'm just applying it with a clean sponge and just 2 pumps the same. So I'm getting less coverage with the sponge, which is to be understandable. I feel like it blended out faster with the sponge though. I don't know if that's because it soaked up more of the product. It looks like the same on both sides. I take back what I said about the coverage. I think I like the sponge side better. Let me know what you think. So this is the sponge side and this is the brush side. I don't really have any complaints at all. It feels so lightweight and it's not really like that sticky once I touch it. It feels like I'm literally not wearing anything at all. I feel like the shade has darkened since I put it on. So I'm going to go in with that same concealer that I used before, the No Filter Concealer in Light 10. This time I'm going to put it under my eyes. I'm just going to put a little bit. Okay, that's not a little bit like whatsoever. That's like a lot. For now, I'm just going to do my eyes. I'm going to blend out with that same brush that I put the foundation on. Yeah, this is definitely a good shade when I'm tanned. I thought maybe it would be too light. I'm going to watch this footage back and be like, bitch, it's too light. And then the other side, I'm going to blend out with the sponge. I think like overall, I'm more of like a brush person. I think because I'm lazy, I just don't want to go to the sink and like wet my beauty blender. I don't know what side I like better. Oh, they both look good. Am I meant to like pick a side? Because I like both of them. Just down like the center of my face so I don't look like too Oompa Loompa-ish. It's a great video back to like my YouTube like I don't want to say career because I'm not getting paid for it, like my YouTube hobby. First video people see back, they're like, damn, she's orange. Or maybe we could like make a drinking game out of it, like take a shot every time I say the word orange. I'm going to pick up that powder that I used to set that concealer, and I'm going to set my under eyes with it and all the creasing on my forehead. I'm in like desperate need of some filler or something there. I used to get Botox like religiously, like every 4 months. I say used to, I've had it like 5 times in my life, and I feel like the last few times I've gotten it, like I haven't seen as like good of a result. I don't know if like you're meant to like step it up with something else. I honestly, I have no idea. I'm also gonna take a bigger version of that brush, like it's literally a bigger version. I'm gonna take that powder and just take like a little bit of it and put it all over my face. I feel like this does have quite a lot of coverage, this powder. At least the color comes off quite a lot, which is okay, but I don't want to make the foundation like too light for me. I suppose I can just go back in with bronzer. God, I complain a lot for someone who doesn't have anything to complain about. Oh my god. I thought I wasn't filming that whole time. It's okay, I was. So I'm going to go in with a bronzer. This one's from the Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. Looks like this. Just because everything was sold out, so I couldn't pick up a bronzer. And then I'm going to take that same powder and I'm just going to put it underneath that contour just to clean up. Oh my god, my skin looks so flawless. I don't know if you can like see it. If I really hope like the lighting's okay for this whole video, because if it's like washed me out the whole video, I'm gonna rage. So the next product that I'm going to use is this blush, and I'm super scary about it. It's this blush here. So online it looked a little bit more like, not as dark, sort of like the peach eyeshadow that I totally forgot I had, and it's super, super glittery. I thought it just had a light sparkle in it. Apply that like on the back and work my way forward. Me and blush is like so dangerous. I don't know why I always stuff it up. I either do like no blush or like too much blush, and that's why I'm blush, blush, blush. For some weird reason that doesn't sound right. So I'm only going to put like a little bit on my cheek. Just I really need to like go through my email and like get rid of half of my subscriptions, because I'm on a diet right now and I can't afford to have Uber Eats messaging me about free delivery, because like this fat bitch has no self-control. Actually, this is super pretty. This is like exactly the sort of color I want. You do have to like build it up. I really hope the camera's picking it up. Can you see it? I don't know how to be like YouTuber savvy. Like I'd love to be like a beauty guru, you know, not too stressed. That's super pretty. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I thought I was gonna have to like give that away to someone. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that like maroony purple sort of color and just like run that under my lash line. I was gonna get some eyeliners and they just didn't have any. Like when I say everything was sold out, like everything was sold out. They had like, I'm gonna get this wrong because I bought so much stuff. I think it was 10% off their website. And then I got an extra discount because I used like someone's code. So the next product I'm going to use is the Super Shock Cheek. This is what it looks like and it's super, super pretty. So I'm just going to maybe give it a little bit of like a tap. I love highlighter. Like if this is bad, I'm going to be so upset. Okay. That's not like glittery or chunky or anything. Oh my god. I love this. Oh my god, it kind of looks like sweat, but like a champagne sort of golden sweat. I'm also going to put that on my inner corner because why not? I might just put it over my whole body. So good. I'm going to be editing this back and be like, oh my god, it's so annoying. So I got a Lippie pencil and I'm really excited about these. I've been wanting to try one for like ages. I don't know, I was really skeptical because everyone was like, oh my god, Colourpop's so good, and I was like, is it really? But damn, it's good. It's in the shade BFF. It's just like a really nice like nude pencil. Oh my god, it feels so nice. It's so weird to say about a pencil, but this feels awesome. They're kind of like the Morphe pencils, how like they're pigmented but they're still creamy, but they're not too creamy. This is probably more creamy than a Morphe pencil is. Oh my god, this is so pretty. And I'm just going to spray my face with a bit of continuous setting mist. Again, this is like what my skin looks like. I think it looks like really good if I don't say so myself. I've missed like being able to like actually go somewhere and having a reason to like tan and put on makeup, because I haven't been able to leave my house in like months apart from like grocery shopping. So this is the So Juicy lip gloss in Plumping lip gloss. It's in the shade QT, and this reminds me of like Lip Smacker lip glosses, but when I swatched this it was really pretty. But yeah, it just comes out in like a squeezy tube. It doesn't like smell minty, but it like tastes it. I think that's like the plumping effect. It doesn't feel bad, I just don't like the taste. I'm not really like a mint person. Like my toothpaste is like the lowest the lowest like amount of mint that you can have. And there we go, that is my full face of Colourpop cosmetics, at least everything I could use. I'm going to go through and tell you a little bit about the products and how I use them. I'll try and like skim through because this video was probably really long and really annoying and you're probably sick of me already. So the foundation and concealer, love, absolutely love. I feel like the shade may be like a little bit off. I don't know how it's off, if it's too dark or if it's too light or it's just the wrong tone. I'll definitely be able to tell a little bit better in natural lighting and through like editing. The concealer was so good. Both these products I feel like did darken by the time like they dried, so keep that in mind. The powder was really nice. I don't know if I'd buy it again, but I'll definitely use it again. So if you're looking for a nice powder that's just like easy, affordable, like no hassle, definitely pick up one of them. The eyeshadows, these remind me a lot of like Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and I'm sure a lot of people have said that before, but they're blended really nicely. They had really good pigment. I like that I was able to create my own palette. The glitters are really pretty, but I definitely would probably use a glitter glue, and I'm definitely gonna have a play around with them more because they are super pretty. Blush, 10 out of 10. Oh my god, 10 out of 10. I'm so happy with the blush, and I don't mean to sound up myself, but I think it looks great. The highlighter, oh my god, 10 out of 10 again, definitely. The pencil I really liked. Is it like my favorite? Probably not. I really like the Morphe pencils and they're really cheap anyway, so I'd probably just get the Morphe pencil because I can go in store and get it. But it was a really good pencil and I absolutely love the shade. The lip gloss, this is probably the only thing that I wouldn't repurchase and I wouldn't say to get. If I am a lip gloss person, I am more of like a wand lip gloss person, and like it's pretty, which I don't really know if it did plump my lips like at all. Tingling sensation's kind of gone, but I think it's a taste for me. I know like you're not really meant to taste lip gloss, but it's like on your mouth, so I'm gonna taste it anyway. So that one was probably the only one that I would say like probably don't purchase. But everything else I'm super happy with. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and you want me to just do like more full faces or more like first impressions or anything like that, or if you have any like questions or, you know, video ideas or anything, just interact with me like down in the comments because I'm super lonely like super bored during quarantine. But yeah, I'm like super happy to be back and I will see you in my next video. Bye.